Well, hi, good morning. Happy start to a long, much needed holiday weekend. I don't know about you, but for us, it was our first week kind of kicking it back into high gear with having all of our kids go to school at some point this week in person. So nobody is going today. It's Friday morning, and I'm just taking the time to relax and get ready for the day. Thought I would bring you along for part of the journey. So this weekend I want to focus my outfits on summer fashion. So it's kind of like the last hurrah of all those great summer prints, materials, and patterns that you may or may not have gotten a chance to wear yet this summer. So for me, I'll show you a better look at the outfit later today, but I've got some linen, a cute little square neck top, and I'm about to do my makeup and get ready for the day. I'm in the process of applying my foundation. I'm just pouncing it on my face with my favorite tool. My go-to foundation combo of late has been a combination of a cult classic, which would be Estee Lauder Double Wear, combined with this gorgeous serum foundation by Bobbi Brown. And what it does, the serum foundation by Bobbi Brown, which looks like this. There you go. This is fabulous. Intensive Skin Serum Foundation. This is super duper dewy. It does have SPF 40 in it, which is great for a little summertime. But when you combine it with the Double Wear, it gives it a lot more longevity, and it does mattify it just enough to make it workable and wearable for a really hot day. Where we live, the heat index yesterday got up to 111 degrees, and I felt every single degree of it when I was at football practice with my sons. It was so hot and sweaty, but when you throw in a little Double Wear to that mix, it can really make your makeup last lots longer than normal. Here's the Double Wear at the combo. What a fabulous combo this duo makes together. So give it a shot if you're in the market for some new foundation. And it's great as we kind of transition to seasons too, to think about what you want your makeup to do and how you want it to behave as the temperatures eventually start to cool down. It's a great way to combine different shades too, as you may have like a little bit more of a summer tan. If you need to dial your foundation up or down, you can always throw in another one of a lighter or darker color, and it can really help match your skin and be a much better look. Especially when you wear a neckline like this, you really want everything to match. So I'm gonna go in with a little bronzer to even everything out. One of my favorite bronzers to use for matching your skin tone is this one by Bobbi Brown. Here is the bronzer. It looks like this. So pretty. What it does, it gives you that nice rosy skin tone glow for your skin. This is called Illuminating Bronzing Powder. And it really can help bring, the natural pink tones from your chest that's getting sunned oh so often up to your face. So it is a great product. I've definitely repurchased this one, would highly recommend. I'm getting ready to bronze, and we'll be using this Chanel Universal Bronze Soleil Tan de Chanel. I'm sure you've heard of this many times before. This is the old version that has not been reformulated. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm very curious about it. I know they added coconut oil, which either love it or you hate it. I really like to use a cream bronzer like this when I'm wearing a light colored top, because it prevents any fallout from getting all over your blouse. So this bronzer is very well loved. It's got a little seal on top that I always keep on it to keep it fresh and lasting a long time. It's a really beautiful shade, and my favorite brush to use with it over the years has been a duo fiber brush. This one, the thing is rubbed off. I don't even remember who makes it, but I know MAC has a very similar one. Sometimes I go in with a smaller stipple style brush like this as well, and that works great too. But the bigger one is great for really just bronzing the whole skin collectively. So my foundation combo is a little bit light for my current level of tan, and this product really just gets rid of that problem completely, and it helps you match your face and your chest. And when you have a nice low neckline of sorts, it's nice to match. So I'm just applying this along the temples, under the cheekbones. You can even take it a little bit over your cheeks and the bridge of your nose, but it blends really well. Don't forget to hit your jawline and really warm up the skin in a natural way. And again, because you're using this style of brush and a cream product, there's no worry about this getting on your clothing, which is imperative when you have a pretty light colored top on. Sticking with cream products, I'm gonna go in with this liquid blush by Charlotte Tilbury. This one is so pretty. It is in the shade Pink Gasm, and it's got this little spongy tip applicator. I don't even have to pump it up every time, but you just kind of go like this. Get real clown looking for a second. And then I have a smaller stipple brush. This one's actually by e.l.f. You can find this at Target. And you're just gonna use this to buff everything out. Really pretty. It's got a little bit of a gold sheen to it. So it's almost like a 2-in-1 with your highlighter, if you're a minimal person, which when it comes to makeup, I am not, unless I'm in a hurry. But it blends in really nice. So pretty. Check it out. So I've got a trifecta of products for my under eyes, which I realized I haven't even finished. I already did put on this Tula Cooling Eye Stick. This is in the Rose Glow and Get It. Let me show you what it looks like. The blue one and pink one are super duper similar, but this one, I think it is a little bit more brightening and it's very cooling. It feels really good. So I do a little eye cream and then this just right on top. And then I'm gonna go in with my corrector. Nothing like a little interlude with a toddler. They always keep you on your toes. Okay, well, fun fact, if you put a little concealer on or corrector, sometimes it's actually kind of nice when it warms up a little bit. So I'm just gonna pat this in with my Beauty Blender, and I will be going in with the concealer on top of this as well. But this just kind of helps cancel out some of those dark spots. It's really thin. You can use it alone, but I wanted to double up today because it's Friday. Here's the other one that I'm gonna use. This is a great go-to, the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. I have it in the shade 120 Light. It's got one of those kind of puffy applicators similar to the Charlotte Tilbury. And I would definitely do this before blush most of the time. This is just how things went today. You just never know. I like to bring it up on the eyelid sometimes too, to brighten that area up as well. It's a nice base for your eyeshadow. And since I did already apply blush, I'm gonna go in with the other side of the Beauty Blender and kind of go like that. Honestly, I'm gonna grab that same stipple brush as well and kind of just put on a dash more. To set my under eye and my face, I'm gonna go in with this powder by NARS. It's the Translucent Crystal. I have loved this all summer long. I'm gonna apply it with a Wayne Goss airbrush. This is such a handy tool. If you don't have this brush, run, don't walk to Beautylish, pick one up. I have it in 2 different ones. I think the pink was maybe limited edition, but here's the powder. And again, it's translucent, which is perfect when you're wearing a white top. This brush is so soft. Hit your eyelids as well. You can use this all over the face in this fashion. It's also great for blush or bronzer as well. So you can really, if so desired, use one brush and do your whole face. Now I am gonna use another powder brush as well. I have been enjoying this as well. I picked this up from Ulta. It's an IT Cosmetics brush. It's huge. I love to go in here and just really set everything down to make everything last all day. I did prime with a Laura Mercier primer this morning. I feel like it really helps if you know you're going to be wearing a mask at some point. Lock everything in place. Yesterday, actually, was doing some reading and I read the advice to spray your mask with a setting spray before you put it on. Maybe I do that today. I'm really curious if it would help keep everything in place or not. So might give that a shot in the very near future. So it is the 21 days of beauty at Ulta currently, and yesterday I placed an online order, picked it up in the afternoon. They just like bring it right out to your car. Couldn't have been easier. And I was really excited because I got two things. One, this powder by Urban Decay, the All Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. Such pretty packaging, right? It's like little dew water drops. I'm gonna use this later maybe for my eye look to help kind of diffuse that, but you can use this all over your face as well. I would say be careful with it under your eyes from what I can tell. But I'm excited to try that. And I also picked up a bronzer. All the Too Faced bronzers were half off. So this one I've had before in a little sample. It's Sun Bunny in the Radiant Two-Tone Bronzer. So I'm gonna open this up. I'll show it to you. Looks like this. They redid the compacts a couple years ago, but so pretty. Cute little heart detail there. Looks like this. So you can either blend the two shades together or use one more as a bronzer and one as a highlight. I think I'm gonna blend them together. I'm gonna go in. I've got a pretty big fluffy brush. This is a Marc Jacobs brush. All these brushes are so great. I feel like they always go on sale at Black Friday. And so I've kind of grown my collection over the years. Ooh, pretty. I like that. That's really pretty. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I was inspired to purchase this because I ran out of my Hourglass bronzer, which I love. I had it in, I think, Nude Bronze Light. And it had a little bit of sheen to it too. There's no glitter though. It's just a really pretty glow. So it's really natural. Anytime I feel like I've overdone it, I like to go in with this Precision Face brush by Bare Minerals. And it can really just diffuse anything if you've gone overboard, which is really easy to do. You can also go back in with some powder if need be, but I think that did it. I've just done my brows. I've been using this Brow Ultra Slim by Maybelline pencil this summer. It's really good. There's a brow gel that goes with it, but sometimes I find it doesn't hold my brows in place quite enough. So I'm gonna use this Wander Beauty gel to lock everything in today. This is just a clear. Just to keep all the hairs going in the right direction. I used a brow serum a couple months ago by Grande and I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to try the new lash one whenever it comes in. It really just helps thicken them up a little bit if you like that really full brow look. For my eye look today, I want to keep things pretty neutral. So I'm going to go in with this Sisley shadow in Matte Nude 11. This is kind of a bougie eyeshadow, but it's so good. It's really creamy. This color is almost a skin color, but it really brightens your eyes. I'm applying it with this Sonia G brush. It's a really thick dome style brush. For my crease, I'm actually gonna use that same Sun Bunny bronzer and just lightly mix the two. Tap off, because I am still gonna use this brush and just put it up in the crease just a little bit. Anytime you use a bronzer or even a blush on your eye look, it's really gonna tie everything together really nicely and look really natural. Simple but pretty. I'm gonna grab a pencil brush and take it right under the eyes as well. Another Sonia G brush. This is pencil 2. Just to create a little bit of light shadow. You can even take it up on the lash line just a little bit to help define the eyes. Sometimes it's the really soft and subtle things like that that are really gonna make the biggest impact. All right, one last thing I wanna do for the eye look. And again, we're going real light and natural. I'm gonna go in with this Urban Decay All Nighter Powder. It is so pretty, look at this. It's so shiny, it might blind you. It does have a little bit of a tint to it, but it's pretty universal. Let me grab a brush. All right, this is a go-to. It's the Sephora Crease Brush, number 10. This is totally clean. So I'm gonna go in with the powder and just put it right under the brow bone above where you kind of bronzed the eye, just to kind of set everything in place and keep it from moving around because it's gonna be another really hot day here. And outside playtime is definitely part of our routine. I'm gonna line my eyes with this Pillow Talk liner by Charlotte Tilbury. She just released a new collection. What is it? Walk of No Shame. And she has another liner that's this formula that looks really beautiful. This one's pretty blendable and it is long wearing. This is a nice rich brown. Probably the closest thing I can think of would be MAC Costa Riche, I believe. And the Walk of No Shame one is a little bit more red toned. Very soft. I'm going to use the pencil brush just to blend it out. Softly diffuse the line. Really thickens up your lash look. You can see just those subtle little changes. And with a little bit of lash primer. This one is by Essence. It's just a few dollars at the drugstore. I really love applying this underneath my Le Volume de Chanel. It is a white primer, so I let it dry just briefly. You don't want to use too much, but just a quick little bit. While that dries, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Highlighting Duo Pencil. I have this in the shade Matte Camille. So it's a two-sided pencil. One is more matte, the other is more shimmery. So for the matte side, I'm just gonna line my waterline. Really brightens up the area. And then with the more shimmery side, I'm gonna go into my inner corner and just put a little there. You can tap and blend it out with your finger. Just a dash will do ya. You can also use the more shimmery side just right up here under your brow to bring a little bit of light and dimension to that area as well. Okay, primer should be pretty set on the lashes. Let me grab my mascara. Le Volume de Chanel, shade 10. I love the black mascaras. When you apply mascara, it's great to get down at the root. and just wiggle it up and through. Have any of you ever tried the lash serums? I've been too afraid to try them yet, but I'm so curious. If you get a little mascara anywhere, just wait, let it dry, go in with a Q-tip. It'll come right off. I have a different mascara for my bottom lashes. I'm then loving this Trish McEvoy High Volume Mascara in Jet Black. This is a tubing mascara, so it's really great if you know you're gonna be outside, at the beach, on a boat, and it's great for lower lashes. Sometimes I even apply a little bit just to the tips of whatever mascara I have already put down. Okay, getting there. This is a great product by YSL, the Touche Éclat 3D All Over Glow Powder. You really can use it all over or a little bit more subtly. I'm gonna go in with a fan brush, Fan Pro, Sonia G. Just hit the high points, super, super soft. Got this little Real Techniques brush. It's from some holiday collection. I'm just gonna tap over that Anastasia Camille with this, just to lock it in place. Anytime you do layering with cream products and then powder products on top, everything is just gonna stay on that much better. I honestly have no idea what we're doing today, but I'm gonna be ready for anything. For my lip combo today, I've got these two products. Laura Mercier Rosewood Liner and a little Maybelline gloss. This shade is Reef. How perfect for a little summertime pink lip. I like to fill in a little bit with this one. If you do like to overline your lips, this is a good shade for it. Little gloss on top. This one almost has a slight plumping feel to it. This gloss is really nice. It's not extremely long wearing, but it's so pretty. It reminds me a lot of the NARS Chelsea Girls. So pretty. You can apply this, keep it in your car, your purse. Really good for on the go. Gonna apply this beautiful bronzer, just a little bit. I like to focus it on the cheeks and this part and neck. And it's really gonna tie everything in with your chest. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Sonia G Face Pro brush. This is great. And a little mineral veil from Bare Minerals to finish the look. This is the hydrating mineral veil. And it really can bring everything home. It is so light, almost like water. Tap it in your brush, swirl it around. It's so, so light. And because it has that little bit of hydration in it, it's gonna let your skin maintain the beautiful glow that we've worked so hard to achieve. All right, little setting spray, let's do this. I've got two different ones, of course. This one's by Neutrogena. It's the Radiant Setting Spray. Got some peptides in here. And then to finish, I'm gonna go in with the Skindinavia Bridal Spray. This one's very similar to the Urban Decay setting spray. I wanna say it's even made at the same facility. These are both great. This one's gonna give a really pretty glow and streamlined look to everything. The other one's gonna lock everything down. Smells so good. Handy dandy fan. Picked this up from Amazon. It's a life changer. It's rechargeable, has 2 settings, gets the job done, and makes being bougie and applying 2 setting sprays not as time involved. Second layer. This one has a really fine mist. I would say in general, it's good to be somewhat expressionless while you let your setting sprays dry. And voila, here's the finished look. Off to hair. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but wish me luck. Here's the finished look. Came together, not too bad for slept on wet hair. I love the Orbe spray. It's the After Beach spray. It is just transformative, especially if you have dry hair. It's the equivalent of dry shampoo in a way. It really gives you some body and boost, but because it has some oils in it, it really just, I don't know, adds some shine and everything. And then the hairspray I finished with is the Orbe anti-humidity spray. It's also really, really good. Here is look 1 for my Labor Day fashion looks. This is Friday. I've got a really comfortable skirt on. It's from Marshalls. It's by Rachel Zoe. I find the cutest Rachel Zoe stuff there. Her stuff is great. It's got a few wrinkles to it, but it's humid enough outside that I know all that will work itself out. I've got this Reformation top with it just tucked in. It kind of looks like a bodysuit, but it's a top, which is nice. It's a little bit more comfortable because of that. I've got my Neverfull at the ready. It has a cool bag organizer on the inside of it, which will be great to keep everything separate as we're on the go. For my shoes, I have these ancient Greek sandals on. I picked these up at Shop Bop during the sale, you know, at the beginning of the year. They're really comfortable. For my jewelry, I put on some fun earrings and kept the neckline pretty simple since I feel like the skin is doing a lot of the talking, and we worked so hard with makeup to have, you know, the complexion and the chest work together. I definitely still go in with a little glow product right here and highlight. Ooh, I might go do that. But I think it's a really pretty polished look, and honestly, I'm very comfortable. So I'm gonna be with my kids today, and this is what we have going on. I want to show you my body illuminizer for the day. This is the Goop Glow. It is just a cream product, and it adds a really pretty sheen to your skin. I've got some squirted up, and I'm just going to apply it to my collarbones and really blend it over the chest in general. It's really light and subtle, but so pretty. Just adds a little something. I nearly forgot, no look is complete without a little spritz of perfume. So here I'm going to use my Delina. I picked this up at the Nordstrom sale last year. This is just the travel version. It came with 3 little glass refills, and honestly, I think this might be my last one, but it's lasted all year. This is Parfum de Marly Delina. It smells so delicious. It really lasts all day too. and it'll warm up and kind of transform as the day goes. It's one of those scents that's really unforgettable, and I would definitely say if I wear this scent, I almost always get a question from somebody I come across asking what it is. So I'm gonna let this dry down and start enjoying the beautiful aromas. Here's my bag for today. I'm gonna show you just a few quick purse essentials. I'm planning on wearing this bag for the crossbody today. That way I'll be hands-free, but inside, this is great. I've got all of my keys in here, but everything is locked in place. This was a birthday gift this year, and I really have enjoyed it. And then I've got all my cards and cash in here, just what I need for today, not too much. Of course, a mask. This one's by Skims. It's probably my favorite. It's super duper stretchy, and I just love that it's nude color. Really blends in with your skin and, you know, washes well. It's very stretchy. This hand sanitizer, Milk and Honey, is so good. It smells like lavender, but it's, I don't know, it's really delightful. It's nice that it spritzes on and it's small for your bag. And then this balm is also great for COVID times. It is called Lush Me Up by Lancome. Let me show you this shade. How pretty is that? So gorgeous. It has a nice little minty refreshingness, but not too much. And it's the kind of thing that gives your lips some color, but it won't get all over the inside of your mask, and feels really good to apply as soon as you take your mask off when your lips are dry anyhow. So really, really pretty. And then I've got some shades here. These are my key shades. These have been great. They've got just that little hint of tortoise on the edge. And then in here are my glasses that I drive with. Here's these Ferragamo sunglasses on. I love the design. They're kind of an octagonal shape, and they're super glamorous, which is helpful when you're in car line at school and have a zero makeup on. So they really cover everything up, but they have the signature kind of butterfly sides, and they're really comfortable and lightweight on. So I have greatly enjoyed these all summer long. So we are loaded up in the car, headed to Hobby Lobby. We're gonna pick out some party supplies for our youngest sweet boy. He is turning 4 years old, so we're gonna see what they have. While we're there, there's a small chance we might look at pumpkin-y stuff too, because this is our farewell to summer and hello to fall. I had so much fun decorating our house last weekend for fall. A little on the early side, but honestly, it's been so enjoyable all week long. It's just nice to think about things cooling down, and a change in scenery is always good for the mind and everything. So hopefully they have some great stuff. I'm not sure what party theme we're gonna go with for our home party, but I'm sure they'll have something good. They always do. So we're at Hobby Lobby. We're getting all masked up. I wanted to show you how I'm going to wear my bag in a crossbody style. And this is how the mask looks on with some sunglasses. Gotta love the muffled look, but it is nice how it just blends into the skin. So simple, right? Our mission in there was a success. We found lots of really cute party stuff. A few pumpkins may have jumped into the bag as well. We're gonna have a little pineapple luau party for our son for his 4th birthday, and I already have some fun ideas for recipes and decorating all the birthday treats and goodies. So really excited, success. My hunger got the best of me, so I totally already took a bite, but I wanted to show you one of my favorite salads to have for lunch. This is that herb salad mix that Trader Joe's has. It's just really fresh and has a little mix of this and that. And then I just chopped up some cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots, dressed the greens with a little olive oil and balsamic. And then this is a salmon patty I just cooked up real quick in our air fryer. It takes like 15 minutes. It's so yummy. And we get a lot of our meat from ButcherBox. It's been really good quality, super tasty. I actually think FedEx man might be delivering some more ButcherBox right now. There's also a sword fight going on around me in case you hear some squeals. I know you do. Here's a little look at my tablescape too. A few little pumpkins and candles and such. Loving it. But the last thing I do is I throw on some sunflower seeds, and I do something called seed cycling, where you eat certain types of seeds for half the month and then you switch to other seeds the second half of the month, and it lines up with your cycle. So I'm on sunflower seeds for this half of the month, and it just helps keep your like estrogen and progesterone balanced. So fun fact. Here's another look at the pumpkins. Always have a giant glass of water too. A few other cute little pumpkins over here. I love white pumpkins. I did find some more white pumpkins at Hobby Lobby too. I'm getting ready to make some coffee for the afternoon, and I wanted to walk you through how I make my coconut coffee. So I'm a little bit hungry after lunch still, but this coconut coffee fills me up a lot. The fats in the coconut milk combined with some of the other ingredients like collagen powder that has some protein in it really help fill me up and gives me a boost to make it through the rest of the day. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I've got my cup out. This is one of those kind of reusable cups. It makes you feel like you're at Starbucks, but you're not. So I've got my cup here, and I'm gonna add the collagen powder first. I really like this one. I love that Costco sells it, so I've got the Big Daddy, and I run through these with some regularity. I actually put collagen in my morning coffee as well. I'm just gonna do a scoop for now. I think technically a serving is 2 scoops, but you know, I had one this morning, having one now. So do that first. Then I love this Starbucks iced coffee. Give it a little shake, and I'm gonna mix it with the collagen powder. Let me grab a spoon. The collagen powder really just dissolves pretty easily into liquids. I feel like it does dissolve a little bit easier in warm liquids, but this is fine. If there's a dash of texture, it's no big deal. It's gonna mix with the coconut milk that has a little thickness too. So here's my coconut milk. You can get the kinds that are shelf stable too. This is from the cold section. I like this one though. The key is the unsweetened version. So I'm gonna add a little coconut milk nearly to the top, but I'm gonna save room for some other goodies like ice. Coconut milk in, and then I do like to add just a little bit of sweetness. So I've got some agave here. This is nice. It blends in a little easier than honey.
Look at these pictures that were under a pumpkin.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. The last thing I'm gonna add before my ice is just a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon's a great anti-inflammatory, and I love the flavor with this drink. So last but not least, I've got my ice. I'm gonna pour it in at the very end and seal it up. I really love how cold this drink tastes, which is gonna be so good because we're about to go play outside. I'm gonna put the lid on. These cups are insulated. They're not as insulated as, say, a Yeti, but they get the job done. And then I love using glass straws. So just get these off of Amazon. I have all different sizes. I have the really big ones for smoothies, but this is perfect for an iced coffee, and the little slant is always nice. Helps me not spill as much. So pop that bad boy in. It tastes really good, and it's a great pick me up in the middle of the day. Just sitting on the front porch drinking my iced coffee. So delicious. I thought FedEx was bringing my butcher box, but turns out it was something more exciting. I've got a little Abercrombie & Fitch haul coming for you, and I don't even know. Oh, Walmart, that's right. I found a couple cute little sweaters. So perhaps I will do a try-on haul in the future. I have just unboxed or unpackaged the goods. Here's my Abercrombie stack right there, and my Walmart stack right here. So I am gonna try everything on and see if there are any gems in this haul. Here's a look at all the goods from my Abercrombie and Walmart haul. All the tones really work so pretty together, even just hanging here. So look at this little fall bundle of goodness. This might be the cutest corksicle I've ever seen. A friend of mine just dropped this off on the porch for me. How cute. I can't wait to wash it up and use it.
Look how
Cue my leaves candle burning in the background. So lovely. It smells like apples and cinnamon, all things spice and nice. I am over here cooking dinner. The kids are playing hide and seek in the yard and kind of in the house too. I see some movement behind the curtains. Why always behind the curtains? Curtain rods. We literally have one that's like dangling by a thread. But I'm just making a little supper. I've got some sweet potato fries in the air fryer and some turkey burgers in the pan. I might whip up a little special sauce. Probably grab the ingredients for that now. It's super simple. I am absolutely leaning my camera up against my Leaf Bath & Body Works candle right now. This is definitely not safe, but I wanted to show you my special sauce real quick for my sweet potato fries. We get this mayo from Costco. It's really good to me. I mean, we've been using it so long. It's like regular mayo, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna put a little mayonnaise in the bowl and then throw in a little sriracha for some heat and grab some ketchup. Hold on. A little ketchup. Costco started carrying this one too, the organic one, so that's kind of nice. So you're just gonna kind of make like a pink kind of color sauce. Whip it up together. And then you can add more or less sriracha depending on your taste. So it's really simple, but it's very tasty. Another special sauce I like to do for burgers is mayonnaise, mustard, pickle relish. You can throw in a little ketchup if you want, but it's great for parties if you want to slap it on some sliders or whatnot, because everything is done, ready to go. So just give it a little stir, a little taste, assess the heat, and that should be good. Maybe Josh, a little dash more. More than a dash. All right, I think we'll have it with that. Let me show you what else we have going on. We have used our air fryer so very much this summer. It's just so helpful. Corn dogs, chicken, whatever. More dust. Sweet potato fries doing their thing. We give them a little shake here and there. It gets back going. They take like, I don't know, 12 minutes or so. And then I've got turkey burgers over here. I flipped them once. There's 6 of us, so we are a 2-pan family. Perhaps we'll grill outside later, but sometimes the stove is just really easy for weeknights, you know? And we do have a few leftovers from last night. We had a babysitter. Their go-to meal is macaroni and cheese, baked beans, and then I threw in some pineapple. So might warm these things up to try and finish them off as well. Well, I have just derobed for the day, put on some jammies, and I wanted to say goodnight, and I hope you had fun coming along for the ride today. A day in the life of Labor Day weekend 2020. I had so much fun showing you all the things, and have a great day.